For too long in this country, we, media, the establishment, society, the chattering classes, the liberal elite, whatever term you want to use, have ignored the issue of grooming gangs, of young, vulnerable teenage girls who have been victimized, drugged and raped and abused. Unfortunately, it takes a bit of courage to address something that people will hurl abuse at you for talking about.
Free Tommy Robinson and other things like that are 4 of the top 10 searches and trends right now. Tommy Robinson, the guy that 11 years ago first exposed child kidnapping sex rings.
Tommy Robinson is a journalist and a political activist there. One of Robinson's chief causes is raising awareness about sexual abuse, grooming, and rape committed in his country by immigrants, mostly from the Islamic world. Those crimes are ones that local authorities have ignored in order to avoid being called bigoted. Last year, Robinson attempted to cover a gang rape trial involving several Muslim men in Canterbury. For that, he was arrested, given a suspended jail sentence, and told not to cover any further trials. Undeterred, this past weekend, he performed a live stream outside a sexual abuse grooming trial in Leeds. In a free country, of course, anybody ought to be able to say what they think on a public street, but Britain is not a free country anymore.
I firmly believe, and it's my opinion, we no longer have freedom of speech in the UK, and I believe Tommy Robinson will be killed inside the prison, and it will be the establishment that have blood on their hands.
Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson.
You've probably heard by now that Tommy Robinson's appeal, scheduled for the 10th of July, has now been delayed. Apparently, the Crown Prosecution Service need more time to prepare. Apparently 6 weeks wasn't enough. Anyway, this was announced by Ezra Levant this morning.
This is Ezra Levant for the Rebel Dawn Media. I have just received word from Tommy Robinson's family of some shocking news. Shocking but not surprising. Let me read to you the message I received moments ago. They have pulled his appeal on July 10th. The state says they are not ready, unquote. Can you imagine that? You know what's so outrageous here is this exquisite demand for due process. Where was it on May 25th when Tommy was hauled off the streets, had a 12-minute hearing, and was dispatched to prison within hours? Where was the delay for Tommy Robinson to prepare properly? Where was the delay for him to meet with his own lawyers and prepare a defense? Tommy had to be whisked into prison within minutes, but the state can take its luxurious time while Tommy rots. This is outrageous. This is what Tommy would call a stitch-up.